I tried really hard to knock that out, and I did for the longest time. But then like I said, I moved to fucking stupid ass worst place in the world, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Worst place
where everyone's a piece of shit and everything.
Calling you out, Salt Lake.
And everything.
Say it real quick.
Oh yeah, where everybody is the worst kind of person, and every.
Just stand there.
And everything is terrible in Salt Lake City, and so I didn't leave. I barely left the apartment. Towards the end, I rarely left the apartment unless it was to hang out with another friend who also hates the shit out of Salt Lake City. And, so I just completely forgot how to fucking talk for a while. And I realized it when I moved. What did I do? Or no, I was in Utah, and it was one of my last jobs before I went full-time freelance and just worked from home. And it wasn't that I couldn't conduct myself well in an interview. Like, I managed to get through an interview with, sounding not like an idiot, but then as soon as I got past that and had to interact with coworkers and stuff, I realized that I could not fucking talk as well as I could before I moved to Utah. It was the worst. Like, losing your ability to speak well is so dumb, and it is like a workout. You have to do it often, or else you get shitty at it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that by doing these every week or every other week for several hours at a time, I will get even better at being able to control and project my voice.
Yeah. What was something else I'd noticed about shit? I did the same exact thing I did before.
The same spot even.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just need. Yeah, I think talking a lot, doing this. Yeah, like you said, would be pretty helpful. Maybe even help correct "tuh." Tuh.
It's like I don't know what the rest of our accent is even. I only know it because of "tuh" thing. And because I sound different from my family.
Oh, shit.
I mean, my family from California.
I didn't even have to hurry.
No,
oh, I'm right here. Yeah, I'm like totally safe.
Yeah. Like, I listen to my dad, I listen to the rest of my family from California, and it's not a huge accent, but I can hear it.
Yeah,
I couldn't impersonate it if I tried, but I can hear it, and I don't sound like that.
I, going to the 10-year reunion, I noticed that even though, there's still a little bit, like saying "tuh" instead of "to," it not nearly as bad as the people. Fuck.
That one is set up just to screw you over.
Not nearly as bad as the people that I spoke with at the reunion. There were and you can tell there were some people that have done their fucking damnedest to reject it as well. Like there are mostly everyone who left.
Well, yeah, if you left for a reason.
Yeah, it's everyone who stayed, to dig a hole for the rest of their life. They all take deep pride in the way they talk, like they're from fucking North Idaho.
By the way, none of them are going to be watching this, so we're not too worried.
And the ones that do watch it, I know that they'll take the joke. They won't be like, wait a minute.
As they're spitting their chew out into an empty Budweiser bottle.
Or a Mountain Dew can. Which they will, a couple times a year, take an accidental sip from. It is a thing.
I know. I've seen it.
I've heard it. Oh, God, it's so gross.
I've not seen it from Mountain Dew, but I've seen it.
Why would you... nitro boxes.
I know. This is...
Why would you have a habit that you can do that to? I'm trying to think of my habits, like any kind of... I don't really have habits that are anything like chewing tobacco or something like that. So I'm trying to like put it into terms like what could I possibly do? And there's nothing that I could do. And if there was something that I could do that is anything similar to accidentally drinking my fucking chew spit, I wouldn't do it. I would get rid of it. I would get it out of my life. It would be gone. Like, I don't fucking get it. Oh, gross, I just drank my chew spit. Whoa. And then you go right back to spitting your chew spit into fucking Mountain Dew and Budweiser cans.
I think you have to slide back and then then jump up on that one and use the slide jump in order to get to the other one.
Oh, wait, if I hold jump, I can jump higher.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is that all you do? Is you hold jump?
Yeah.
I hate that mechanic in platformers because I never know what it is. Do I have to press jump when I hit the thing, do I have to hold it? I've never figured, like in Mario,
Yeah.
when I see those, I panic. Even though I played Mario since I was literally 2 years old, I see that and I go, oh no.
Speaking of playing games as a 2-year-old, I was talking with some friends. One of my friends in Portland still has his Super Nintendo, and I was like, "Oh man, that's awesome!" Like
I have one somewhere at my parents' house.
Yeah, I had mine, and I gave it to my nephew, and I was thinking about how my nephew's 10 now. I don't know when I gave it to him, but I just realized that that's like the dumbest thing you could do in the world.
There's an episode of Rocko's Modern Life where he wants a foul ball, and he catches it, and the little kid is like, I want the
ball.
Yeah, and Rocco's like, here you go. And Rocco's such a good guy and gives him the ball. And Heifer's like, that kid's going to remember that ball and you for the rest of his life. And then the punchline.
He's like tearing it apart. Yeah,
he's gnawing on it. He's gnawing on the ball. He rips open the skin and then just strings it everywhere.
The best part about that is that if you've ever torn apart a baseball, you know exactly that it's totally accurate. There's the skin and then there's these strings, and he's just ripping the strings off and he's ripping the skin off, and it's like...
That's how it ends. It's like, no, this wasn't sweet. Rocco wasted his time.
And that's totally what happened with me and giving my nephew the SNES was, I was like, thought I was passing something on to him because he, looks up to me and shit and likes video games.
I'll just jump over this next one.
And I think that,
or not.
And I thought that would be cool to, have him play. I had a bunch of games with it, like, probably some games he might not have liked too much, but I had like Secret of Mana, and Link to the Past, and all, just really cool games that I really enjoyed. And I thought he would...
Don't hold the button when you slide.
Yeah, it goes right into that crawl.
Yeah.
And I thought he'd like those, and then it's just like he immediately was just like, right into the COD blops, just like, and so much in fact that when I brought over BioShock, because I was like, you want to give this a try?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
When I thought, okay, he likes shooters, let me bring over something I enjoy, and I was trying to teach him how to fucking play BioShock, and he just couldn't grasp the concept of a health bar system because he was just so used to regenerating health that I'm like, you have to scavenge for food and stuff. And he was like, what? And just couldn't get it. And I realized the disconnect between someone 10 years old and someone my age and how stupid it was to give him my fucking Super Nintendo. And I feel so stupid.
That was your Super Nintendo.
I know.
And now you're like, I wish I had that.
I don't even know. I mean, and it's just like Rocco with Smart in Life. He did not realize that the kid just tore the shit out of it. He probably thought he was being a nice guy, and that kid is going to keep it forever.
Heifer even affirmed him. It's like, you're doing the right thing.
And so I really wish I would have... I would have never known that my nephew... I know he would have eventually got an Xbox and an Xbox 360
There's
and so forth.
something with this panda, but I don't remember what. So I'm going to mess with him a little bit.
Just hit him.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, you did splat him.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
But did I ride on the panda? I think I ride the panda.
It was cool for a moment, until I realized that my nephew was no longer playing the Super Nintendo, and that he never will play it. There's never going to be a time when my nephew goes, I'm going to go play those old games I used to play, because he probably never really played them.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, his old games are going to be heavily annualized franchises, like the COD blops, to where he's not...
There's no point to go play... Modern Warfare 1.
No, not even the multiplayer. No one's playing that anymore. And, Oh, man. There we go.
At least he didn't look directly at the camera this time. Well, I mean, I wish he would have, but it was still... It was funny, but it also, like...
This controls a lot better than the pig.
Nice. It's so much cuter than the
I
pig.
know.
And maybe there won't be...
I don't like that ice, though.
There won't be pandas getting roasted over a fucking flame.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Whoop, whoop, there we go.
That would be a pretty good comic, I think. Maybe I'll do it.
Crystal already, that's
Crash riding his pig through that one level, then he sees another pig getting fucking roasted over an open flame, and then it just, like, his pig just has this existential breakdown.
Just stops.
And then gets fucking blasted with a shield.
Although these orcas will devour you, because that's what orcas do. Oh god.
I bet an orca would eat a baby polar bear if it got the chance.
Oh yeah, they'll eat anything they can get their teeth around. They're called wolves of the sea for a reason. Except that's not fair to wolves. Unless you're from...
That was bullshit.
Yeah, unless you're from Idaho and you
Aw.
have one of those smoke a pack a day stickers.
A friend of mine posted an image on Facebook of him. I mean, I understand that wolves are some sort of a problem in the, those areas.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do right there.
But he posted an image of a dead wolf in the back of his truck, and he had his gun slung over his shoulder, and it was like, "Great American gray wolf," fucking. And I was like, "That's
What did the wolf do? It was killing deer.
It was killing the elk that aren't really supposed to be here in the first place, because." I think Roosevelt brought them because he wanted to hunt their asses, but the wolves are eating them. And that's the whole problem, is that the wolves are eating the elk and getting super fat and big and scary. But they are.
Dire wolves again?
They're huge! They are huge, and they're taking down and that's the reason why people are killing them, I believe. But the elk aren't even, I think what happened, if I remember correctly, is that Teddy Roosevelt loved to hunt, and he loved to eat and hunt these elk, and so he had them brought to the States and was just like, dropped them, and said live.
Came back a little while later.
And, well, if he was alive today, he'd probably, maybe his goal was for the wolves to get gigantic and scary.
That's what he really wanted. He didn't care about the elk.
Yeah.
He wanted to hunt giant wolves.
Yeah, probably.
He just went to some museum, saw the dire wolf, and was like, we can do better.
And then
what do you mean? Nature took millions of years.
It's like there just aren't enough large animals roaming the Northwest for the inland Northwest, for the wolves to get huge off of. And so he did all of this research and thought, if I just bring these elk, they're kind of like deer, but they're meatier. There's more meat on them. If I bring these elk to the, Northwest, then these the fucking wolves will eat the shit out of them, get muscular and scary, and and then the hunt will begin. But he didn't live that long.
He didn't live that long.
I think he knew he wasn't going to live that long.
He did it for the ages to come. It's there's a Greek saying. How does it go? Like, a good man is one who plants trees and whose shade he will never sit. Something like that. He planted wolves. He planted elk.
Yeah.
So that the rest of us could have something to fight. He didn't consider that we wouldn't want to fight giant big-ass wolves. But, no, he probably considered that and just didn't care.
Yeah, I don't know the plight of the fucking North Idaho man, because... fuck them anyhow. But
fuck it, go for it.
Oh wait, you got mask.
There we go. Oh,
but whatever the wolves are doing to them, like, I can't imagine that. I don't know. I think there's a more humane and scientific way to deal with the fucking gigantic gray wolves that live there than hunting them down.
They're trying to drive them back to extinction.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be some other way.
Until you hear a rapping at your door and you open it to find the wolves waiting for you, and your only response is about time, I think you can come up with another solution. Until you hit that day where it's just granted that the wolves will come for you. It's just a matter of when.
It's like... oh, they're eating all the deer, which we like to eat, so we gotta kill the wolves. It's like, okay. Do you eat the wolves? No, we just kill them. Okay, so then after you kill the wolves, you kill the deer and eat them? They're like, yeah, we do that. So it's, I don't know, I don't get it. Like, you just kill these... I don't know how long it takes for a wolf to reach full scary size. But it seems like the problem
probably only a year or two. I imagine they grow similar to dogs.
Yeah, it's like, but you're not like taking care of the problem. You're just sort of like hunting these big wolves instead of, I don't know, stopping them from breeding in the first place, or I don't know. But they really enjoy killing wolves over there. Like, they really like it. And I'm sure a lot of them don't consider themselves like environmentalists or anything that. They're just like, smoke a pack a day.
God, we went to the reptile.
Because they're wolf and they roam in packs, and I'm smoking them. Get it?
With my gun.
Get it? Get the sticker on the back. Smoke a pack a day. I also smoke a pack a day.
Do you smoke a pack a day while smoking a pack a day?
I smoke a pack a day while smoking a pack of deer.
Jesus, I can't believe I survived that.
I can't believe you're able to maneuver that thing around.
I can't believe it either. I don't know how I'm doing it. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh, wow, I can't believe you're doing this.
There we go. Oh, and it can't even give me a checkpoint. No,
Did they
there's a
give-
nitro box and 3...
Oh, and
Whoa!
I
I barely even saw that
I
one.
was like, slide. And I was like thinking, don't slide!
Oh god, we went to the reptile farm yesterday. I got a bunch of cool photos there.
Reptile farm?
Yeah.
Is that like up somewhere in the middle of nowhere?
Monroe, I think. But
I
yeah, pretty much in the
I
middle of
passed
nowhere.
that. Yeah, there was a hike I went with my cousin. Like, you keep going further, and there's a trailhead somewhere up there.
Mhm.
A really nice hike with waterfalls and stuff. But yeah, how was that?
Kind of a disappointment.
Aw.
There's some cool stuff there,
Isn't
but
it-
it's so small and it's just filled with little kids.
Isn't
and-
it open like every day of the year?
Yeah,
And
every day of the year.
There's a pizza place nearby that up that road that's supposed to be really good.
Mm. But because we're talking about rednecks and their bumper stickers, this guy probably isn't a redneck since he lives nearish here. But as we're walking in, we pass this truck where the guy has 2 separate bumper stickers that say like "liberals are nuts," apropos of nothing, and another sticker which just says it's a rainbow and it says "gay marriage is gross." Just walking by.
He might have been from up there. I guess up there it gets pretty scary.
Yeah, it's like when you're driving through certain parts of, any part of Oregon outside of Portland.
My cousin goes hiking up there often. He says that, and a lot of people go up there from the city to go hiking.
Mm-hmm.
And he says it's the kind of place where the locals will pull out lawn chairs and sit on the side of the road just to watch the traffic.
Oh.
It's
That's
that,
a thing to do.
It's that in their overalls with no shirt
Mhm.
and their finger in their belly button.
Mm.
They will watch the traffic go by. Fucking crazy. We stopped at a grocery store in there to get a pass to hike
Uh-huh.
and to get a beer for when we got to the top of the hike. And wow, my cousin doesn't look weird or like from the city or no, he doesn't look like any kind of person that he doesn't look like the kind of person that if you were from the country you would look at and be like, what's the city folk doing here?
Uh-huh.
And we were both wearing hiking stuff, so I didn't even look that weird. I guess I didn't look I guess I always look kind of different, but we got such strange looks from everyone just because we weren't from there. It was so awkward. It was just, it was really uncomfortable, and it just like going back to Idaho, always uncomfortable and always, get people staring and looking weird, and I hate going back.
Go back to Idaho, and I'm just so bored.
Yeah.
Like, I tell anyone I'm from Idaho, and anyone who's not from there is just like, oh, beautiful country. Beautiful country.
Oh, potatoes?
You get one of 3 answers. You get potatoes about 60% of the time. 20% of the time, you get, oh, beautiful country. And then the other 20% of the time, you get Iowa.
Ohio?
Yeah, or Ohio. I've gotten that a couple of times, too. Crash,
Yeah.
please stop your weird teabagging thing.